Tonight on Cinema Court. An awkward teen in Ohio is on trial. Does this movie suck, or is it a masterpiece? Napoleon Dynamite, 2004. The prosecution, Antonius Montgomery, Montana. The defense, Zachary Evergreen, Esquire. Welcome to Cinema Court, ladies and gentlemen. So we are judgeless here, currently. We're going to do our opening statements, and we'll figure out how we go. Prosecution.
Hello, everyone. Happy
Hello.
to be here.
Jury number 4, sit down.
We are here today to show the court that this movie is far below a masterpiece.
Your mom's far below.
That it has been hailed to be over the years. That it has many flaws, and we're going to point that out. And hopefully the defense will see the error of their ways. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it troubles me that clearly my defendant is on trial in the first place. This movie is a cult masterpiece that has been endured for generations, so quotable. I'm not saying it's Ghostbusters quotable, however, it's right there. This movie has got it all when it comes to awkward humor, and it's an all-around stand-up good movie, and it's lighthearted. It's funny, it has interesting music, and I think the prosecution just doesn't get it. All right. Prosecution, let's start with you. What do you want to attack? The character of the movie itself? Like come on, let's see it. All right.
Yeah.
First off, it got I think a 74 and a 76 on Rotten. We'll start with Rotten Tomatoes, okay?
Okay.
We'll start there, and then we'll go through the characters if you want to attack. Then let's get some kind of structure going. Let's see. Bloop. Up.
Hello.
Phone's
off in court.
Oh, sorry, my bad. 72 and a 74.
Oh.
So that's a 73. Now, if you were to, let's just say you were to judge this movie, what would you give it? When's the last time you saw it? Did you see it recently?
I did see it recently, yeah.
Okay, what were you giving
Honestly, I would probably give this movie like a 55.
A 55?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm coming in pretty hot.
Wow. Okay, I can't give it a 55. I just watched this movie last night. Now, is it as funny as when I first saw it? No. Is it one of probably my favorite comedies? Top 10?
Oh.
No, but top 20, yeah.
Okay.
Top 20, okay.
Top 10, Jesus.
I'm going to give this a straight up 75. I think it's $0.75. I think it's perfect that way. I think you way too low. So first off, this was in fact an MTV movie, which is the stamp of doom.
It is the stamp of doom.
Unless your movie's
it's a big stamp.
Unless your movie is called Wayne's World, it is the stamp of doom. Because that was an MTV movie, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, the first one?
Yeah, it was SNL and MTV.
And that movie's great.
That movie's amazing.
Of course, is it as good as Bill and Ted? No, not at all. But it's still good. That movie is very self-aware, as is this. Let's see. Here's what other critics said. One-of-a-kind high school comedy for the family. For most of its length, this delivers steady streams of unforgettable laughs. Agreed. In case of brilliant characteristics and recalls of films of Wes Anderson. Okay, who cares? Now, here's who's in it. You have Jared Hess, the director. Do you have any? We have John Hader, who is Napoleon Dynamite. We have Uncle Rico is John Grease. Aaron, God, he looks nothing like him. Aaron Raul is Kip.
Yep.
Pedro is Efren Ramirez, who probably out of everyone had the biggest career. And Tina Morano, Magorino, is Deb, who in real life is a bit of all right.
Yeah.
Other movies like this.
Well, and the uncle, he actually was the werewolf in Monster Squad. He's been making movies for a long time.
Shut up. That's the Wolfman?
Yeah.
Wolfman Hasnards?
Yeah.
I hate Monster Squad. Monster Squad was cool when I was 6
We'll take that one to court, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you'll agree with me that it belongs in your nostalgia brain, not in your adult brain.
It holds up.
You're gonna say Goonies is a masterpiece, aren't you?
Goonies is life, bro.
Fuck Goonies. Did you know for a while, because they didn't know what to call like your generation right after X, they were calling it the Goonies generation.
Yeah. Because I mean, why would you say why? That's after X.
Also, Monster Squad was the only reason why it got greenlit was the popularity of Lost Boys.
Yeah.
But Lost Boys is better.
Thank you.
Because Monster Squad is like if Edgar Allan Frog were less edgy and more of a family film and less of a vampire cult movie. So, all right. So, who do you want to? Who do you want to call to the stand?
We got Heater. And we'll call the first witness Heater.
All right.
John
Heater, come to the stand, please. All right, God, I'm on my way. Freaking idiot. Do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God? Yes. Sir, you don't have to be in character. I'm not. Swear on the liger. It's my favorite animal. It's better in the Bible. It's more powerful. It's bred for its skills in magic.
Sir, calm down.
I am calm, God.
So, I mean, I do have to ask this prosecution, before doing this movie, did you have any acting experience at all? Or was this your first time portraying a character?
I have experience of acting like an idiot. Next question. I said no. Would you like a keychain?
Okay. I rest my case on that one. No, I'm kidding.
Just gonna call me the stand and then just throw me away? What's wrong with you?
I mean, well, to be fair, sir, the entire movie, entire Hollywood has thrown you away at this point.
What? I'm eating tots. I haven't eaten all day. I'm hungry. I'm freaking starving.
Do you actually know any words outside of the script, sir?
Yes. Like a medieval warrior.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
What do you mean? She doesn't go to the tunes?
This is so hard. So,
you know what's sad is
Mr.
no marijuana
Hater,
has been used in this podcast. Yeah, go. It's all right. Woo.
The prosecution would like to know whether... Oh, man.
My lips hurt real bad? Because they do.
I can't even make a question.
Why
This is terrible.
Can I use your phone?
Oh, my God.
Stop eating all the steaks. Go home.
All right, we're done. We're done. Off the stand. We're done.
All right. Wait, I would like to cross-examine.
Cross-examine.
Can I call you Napoleon? Yes. Napoleon Dynamite, what do you think?
God.
Is there an echo in here?
No, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Mr. Dynamite,
Yeah.
what is your relationship to the llama?
God, I hate Tina. She's a freaking idiot.
See, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I think that Napoleon, just like Tina the llama, is being disrespected by even being summoned here today.
Yeah, but she should be.
You see, I would like to enjoy this movie, and the prosecution would like Tina to just eat her food, which is leftover garbage. And that is not what Napoleon Dynamite is. It is not leftover garbage. It's those steaks in the refrigerator that Kip and Uncle Rico keep eating, and that is what the prosecution is doing right now. He's eating the steaks and feeding us garbage. Your witness.
I actually already talked to the witness.
I'm just saying, if you want to talk to him again.
Can I go now?
Mr. Dynamite, do
Yes?
you feel like
Wait,
you
the judge just got it.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Whoa, bailiff,
Hey,
bailiff.
excuse me, sir.
The judge has just arrived. Order in the court. Here comes the judge. Order in the court. Here comes the judge.
Hello, Judge.
The Honorable Nikki Neo is now here. Nikki, what you have missed is Napoleon Dynamite is on the stand for first questioning. So,
Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Prosecution, you may proceed.
Oh, thank you.
prosecution, you might have to reestablish your questions now that our judge is here in a different manner, so that way it's fresh to the jury. However, Nikki is coming in blind here.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Ask away.
Well, Your Honor, yeah, we talked a little bit, and Mr. Heater, before this movie had zero acting experience, and so we just kind of pointed out that is one reason why this movie was just not as good as it could have been.
It was freaking amazing. I acted great. You think anyone in real life is like this? God.
And the prosecution did bring up that the defense brought up that we, the prosecution, were treating Mr. Heater, Napoleon Dynamite, as leftover garbage that you feed a llama.
It's true.
And so I just want to bring
Eat your
up...
food!
Excuse me, sir. I want to bring up a point real quick.
Eat your food!
Excuse me, sir. Do you feel like you are leftover garbage?
Sometimes. But I'm really good with a bow staff. There was a gang once that wanted me to join because of my skills in bow staff.
So you feel like you do have a set of skills to offer others.
I mean, I could draw you, but it would take me like 5 hours to do the shading on the upper lip.
And so, like, overall, you would say you don't feel like garbage that's fed to a llama.
I mean, not necessarily. I feel more like a wrestling toy that I tie dental floss around and throw out the window of a bus and watch it bounce around. Because you would never feel like God.
Thank you, sir. We, the prosecution, do not feel like you are, a piece of garbage that's fed to a llama. We definitely, feel like maybe you just should not have been this character as we saw in the movie. And so, we just want to make clear, we have no disrespect. We just feel like maybe it wasn't the right role for you.
Okay.
All right, your witness.
Napoleon,
Yes?
this movie is called Napoleon Dynamite, is it not?
I guess.
So what the prosecution is saying that this movie should be called maybe Chip or Kip or perhaps Tina the Llama or maybe Grandma Goes to the Dunes.
That's actually a pretty good title. Grandma Goes to the Dunes. I'd totally watch that movie.
Mr. Napoleon, what I mean is the prosecution would have you believe that you don't belong in this movie and should not have been in it. And I say nay. I say that
Objection. We're not actually saying the character should not have been in the movie, but the actor who played him should not have been in the movie.
Who did you want to get Keanu Reeves? God! Kind of sound the same anyway. My Keanu Reeves and my Napoleon are exactly the same. Are you saying I should have been in Point Break? Fire my gun in the air and went, ah! I'll totally fire a gun in the air and go, ah. Because I'm skilled with guns, too.
If I may, Your Honor, can we strike that from the record? He should have not been in Point Break.
Stricken from the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Napoleon, I thought you did an amazing job. I think you are even a better dancer than Michael Jackson at the end of this film. You said you did that in one take, and to this
Objection, hearsay.
Waiting for a ruling on the judge here.
Is that sustained, Judge? Or no?
We're not sure. Hold on.
Sustained.
Yes!
Well, you got a Jamiroquai tape and Dequan's dance video at a Goodwill store. Learned to dance with just one Gatorade and one day of practicing, and help Pedro win the presidency. I think this is a feel-good story, and I think that you are crucial in it. And that's what I would like to say. And I think they are lovely jury.
Is there a question in there, sir?
No. I am finalizing my witness. I'll meet you in the parking lot.
Let's get to it.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor. All right. Who would you like to call up to the stand next?
Let's call up the director.
The director is Jared Hess. However, he could not be present. Danny Glover is here.
Oh no!
To fill in for
Danny
him.
Glover.
And Mr. Glover, go ahead and put your hand on the Bible.
Oh God!
You swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Danny boy. Your witness.
Mr. Glover,
Yeah.
how much do you actually know about this film in its entirety?
Takes place in Ohio, Diamond State. It's where I grew up and played football with Danny Boy before I went to the mean streets of LA to fight the Predator. Danny Boy. Mr. Napoleon, I like his hair. And Deb actually got me my glamour shots that got me into the film Predator 2. So I have mad respect for this movie. Swings both
Mr.
ways.
Glover, we would have to disagree. Deb would have been like 7 years old at that time.
She asked me to put my hand underneath my chin and then think of a warm, gentle breeze surrounded by seahorses. And I smiled. And I went, Danny boy. And she took the shot. And then she gave me a wig and made me look like a medieval warrior, Danny boy.
So when you were
By the way, she was 7 and it was all right.
Oh my God.
You know my history.
We're just gonna strike that from the record, please.
So stricken.
Yep, there we go. So, Mr. Glover, when you were talking with the director about the movie, obviously it is a dry humor movie. Like, we completely understand that. But it feels like the director was so worried that he was not doing enough that every single thing in the movie had to be that dry humor, and it offset that. Did the director have those kind of feelings?
When he told me about the movie, his eyes, they disappeared. Wait, that was Predator 1, wrong movie. No, when the director talked to me, he said that he's from the other side. That's what he said. Napoleon Dynamite. You don't see him until they come in the call.
Oh my God.
Why are these the best episodes?
I got nothing else. You're off to start. Your witness.
Mr. Glover.
Danny boy.
It's Zach.
Danny boy.
It's Zach.
Danny boy.
We've been
Zachy boy.
You've been to court 3 times. You can remember my name. Anyway,
There like 9 times.
I'm supposed to be defending you. Napoleon Dynamite sweat stain matches your sweat stain in the beginning of Predator 2. Is that correct?
Irrelevant.
Your Honor, I was just trying to put a similarity of why Mr. Glover is actually here.
Does Mr. Glover understand why he is here?
Not really.
Your Honor, I mean, just on that alone, we should have Mr. Glover removed. There is no valid testimony he's going to bring.
Door swings both ways, my ass.
Mr. Glover, you have one chance. Don't waste it.
Okay. Yeah, the sweat stain here. Yeah, it's like a spear tip or something.
I don't know what to do with this witness. Dismissed. Hey, who's the actor that played God, what's his name? The karate instructor.
Diedrich Bader.
Oh yeah, he's here too.
He's awesome.
Yeah. Should we call him next?
Oh my God, yes. You start this time though.
All right. Rex Kwando, please put your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I'll do it for America. Yeah. Look at these bad boys. I can't really do this voice, but I'm gonna try.
It's
So-
like a surfer, like
Forget
macho
about
man.
it. Yeah. You know, maybe I should just do Macho Man.
You think somebody wants to attack me wearing these pants?
Actually-
no way.
Actually, you do him. Yes. All right, let's strike that from the record of us discussing who's going to cover this character. I will go ahead and cross-examine. All right.
Okay.
So stricken.
All right. When you were approached to do this movie, you obviously had a great career, and you're working with
Oh yeah.
a bunch of what people would say no-name actors, meaning they're yet to be discovered. However, a lot of them went on to make great careers.
That's true. They followed my 8-week program.
Rex Kwando, yes. Or is this an acting coach? Are you an acting coach as well as a martial arts trainer?
Yes, I am. That's a 9-week program.
Okay. First off, tell me why, just out of curiosity, why Aaron Rowe looks just like Ellen Page.
I don't remember who that is.
The dude from Juno that was a chick that now is a dude, and they look exactly alike.
He always gave me a bad feeling. I don't talk to him.
Okay, do you think that it was when he was in your class and you brought him up and,
I could break him in two.
and he was blocking your moves and then you slapped him?
He didn't block nothing.
Well, you blocked his moves.
Yeah.
And then you slapped him in the head.
No.
First
It only
off,
takes 8 weeks.
how expensive is this 8-week program?
It's only $300
So-
a week.
So I would like the judge and the beautiful jury here to know that he actually has kept his prices the same for 21 years. That is admirable. That also must mean the prosecution likes this movie a little bit.
Hearsay. Excuse me.
Efton Remez went on, he plays Pedro, went on to go in the Crank.
Hey.
The Crank.
We're not done with me yet.
No, this is on point. Went on to play in the Crank movies. Did you ever work with Jason Statham?
No, I didn't have the chance.
But you wanted to work with Jason Statham.
Well, who doesn't?
Well, he's in the court right now as a witness, just in case.
What
We
is
need
he
him.
doing here?
He's just here. He's a fan of yours. He's a fan. He's a fan of the red, white, and blue.
You want a picture
Zero
with
pants.
me and my wife?
Yeah. Speaking of which, Is that or was that not Asia from WCW?
That was not.
It wasn't? Why does it look just like her?
You see, when a lady gets a certain physique, they kind of look the same.
What did you do to Uncle Rico after he put the pots over her bust?
Oh, I showed him everything Rex Kwon Do had to offer.
Because the next scene, he has a broken right arm.
Yeah.
Did you break his arm because you wanted to end his non-existent football career?
I did it with my pinky.
Ladies and gentlemen of the judge and jury, this is exactly what the prosecution is doing to my client, Mr. Napoleon Dynamite. They're breaking his career that he never had.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I believe
Your
there
witness.
was a point right there.
Your witness. Your witness. Wow, that got intense. All right, would you like to cross-examine yourself? I mean, Rex Kondo.
At this time, Your Honor, we do not want to cross-examine. We definitely agree that this was one of the best and only good parts of this movie.
It was actually great.
Yeah.
It is the highlight.
But I can't read that.
Your next witness?
Oh, yeah. So, thank you, Mr. Kwando. Oh, yeah.
His last name is Kwando. By the way, the funniest thing is he wears those safety glasses that are yellow. Like, what the fuck?
We are now going to call our next witness. We're going to call Aaron Rule.
Swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but true, so help you God?
Yeah, jeez.
Mr. Aaron.
Call me Kip.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kip. So, the prosecution would like to know, were you reading from Napoleon's script during the filming of this movie? Because you seem to be the exact same character as him.
Look, Mr. Morgan, while you were off doing your lawyer thing, I was chatting with babes online all day. Not reading someone else's script.
I mean, to be fair, you could have been reading the script instead of chatting with babes.
Why don't you come up to the stand and come get some, see what happens?
Sir, we do have the file
witness
footage.
Has a very short leash and is reminded to not do that again.
Jeez, okay.
Mr. Kip, we do have that footage of you in Rex's class, and yeah, we're not afraid of you at all. We're just letting you know that now.
Well, you know, I'm always training to be a cage fighter.
Best of luck to you on that, sir. I feel like that's a shit in one hand, wish in the other scenario. But as someone who sells Tupperware for a living,
It's not Tupperware. It's microfiber food storage units. And it comes with a ship. Jeez.
I am wondering, how well are you doing at that job?
You know, I'm just a little teetoed. Because, you know, I all my clients, you know, I always, when after a sale, I ask for a full body shot, and I'm getting a little teetoed because they never give me one.
Okay, moving on. Do you, sir, feel that it is appropriate?
Did the witness just open a beer?
It's an energy drink, God.
Sir, that's it.
I like to get a little
It
crunk now.
says lager on it.
I like to get a little crunk here and there. I get hyphy. Look at my gold chain.
Sir, it's courtroom. We'd appreciate no appropriation. Please take off the big chains and the do-rag.
You know what? Maybe someday you'll find a righteous babe, your soulmate too. But I'm out of here. Peace out.
Let the audience know that the witness has just left the courtroom with a 40 Mickey's Big Mouth.
Mickey's Big Mouth.
And I think that holds him in contempt. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Judge.
Pretty much.
Is he in contempt now?
He is in contempt.
Peace out.
I'm giving him 30 days sentence.
Okay. Your next witness.
Oh my God. Pedro. Nah, let's go with someone else.
Okay.
Oh God, yeah, the uncle. Yeah, we'd like to call Uncle Rico to the stand.
Hey, how's it going? Hey.
Uncle Rico, please put your hand on the Bible and swear to it.
Hey, Jesus, Lord and Savior, I hope I can go back in time and win state. If I could just go back in time and win state.
Sir, if you could just take the oath, please.
Yeah, whatever. I got a cross here, see?
Do you swear, sir? You have to actually say those words. You swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth.
Okay, thank you.
I swear my grandma on the dunes.
Sir, in this movie, you seem to be going through quite a bit. Have you always been stuck in 82?
Well, I was stuck in 82, and then I became a werewolf for a while. And then after I figured out a cure for a werewolf, I decided to come back home to Ohio and reconnect with my grandmother. My grandmother and my nephews, and find my soulmate.
Okay.
Do you like my shirt? It's blue.
Sir, when you were reading the script, do you feel like the character was a bit one-dimensional?
There was a script?
Your Honor, if we may, we'll take that as a yes.
Why was I one-dimensional? I'm basically Al Bundy, living in the past of my football dreams, knowing I could have done it again.
To be fair, sir, that is a very similar character. The only difference is Al Bundy was funny.
You don't think I'm funny?
Reviewing the footage and everything, we do see that you have a proclivity to young ladies that is kind of awkward and...
Oh my God! Dude! I got so fucking creeped out by watching this movie.
Kayfabe.
All right. Yo, there was actual, butthole pucker moments when he's talking to Tina and shit.
Yeah.
No, I can't even cross-examine this guy. This guy's a pedo. This is like the beginning of Devil's Advocate. There's no way I can defend this fucker. This guy should be the one on trial. Throw Uncle Rico in jail.
Thank you. Thank you. The prosecution.
This guy should. But that's what makes this movie so compelling, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. It's because Uncle Rico is a lovable child molester.
Oh my God!
See where I was going with that? You didn't see that coming.
We should probably reverse that.
He does hit on bodybuilding women too. He's just a poon hound.
I will give you that, but
at the end, he finds that Asian girl, and then everything's fine.
That was just weird. It's probably because of how young she looked.
Do you know there's a deleted scene with her though?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's one of the people that buys the not bust must, but some of the Tupperware, and they actually have a legitimate connection. They cut it out because it was too legitimate.
Ah, okay.
Because they're like, this makes Uncle Rico not as creepy or what? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Bad editing.
As we've decided, Rico is very creepy and definitely takes away.
Get this fucker off the stand.
Many parts of this movie.
Bailiff. I don't want to represent this guy. I'm representing Napoleon, not this fucker. This guy's creepy. And to my client Napoleon Dynomite, he did want him out of the house immediately. He's like, "You're ruining everyone's lives." Remember that?
That was for selfish needs.
No, it's because he gave bus mus to Trina
or Trisha.
Trisha.
God, get it right.
Who, by the way, is a bit of all right.
Your Honor, can we strike that on there as well?
She was way over 18 when this came out, by the way. Jesus Christ. How dare you?
We got a little Uncle Rico over here. Okay.
It's some about her bangs. I don't know. What was her name? God, they all are. Jessica, no. Was this her only movie?
Probably.
Oh my God, this was her only movie.
Like
Summer Wheatley has
so
been
many
in
others of this film.
Summer's been in this movie. God, she looks way better in real life too. Like that dyed blonde shit. Like I don't dig it.
All right, your witness.
I like to call Pedro to the stand.
Look it up.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth? Not blah, 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 blah. I guess it's hot. I don't really want to be racist and do this character. So I'm just gonna say, vote for Pedro. Your witness.
So is it my witness?
Yeah,
is it my witness?
I can't even. No, you know what? No, I don't want to get canceled, dude. This is on the free feed, all right? I think we took it far enough with Danny Boy and yeah. We're not gonna go there, but yeah, I will say this. Let me speak for Pedro, though. I think Pedro might be my favorite character. His cousins. Pedro's cousins are so amazing in this movie, right? They drive a lowrider, super stereotypical cholo of the 1994
with the glitter
era.
paint. Yeah.
The one thing that was missing is they should have had the Cholas girlfriends in the back, and I was saying this to Nicole too while rewatching this. Mm-hmm. The best scenes are like when he's picking up Trish, and he's like, "I'm here to see Trish," and they're like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Napoleon Dynamite," and he goes, "That's my ride." And then it says, "Vote for Pedro" on this.
Yeah.
Dude, the cousins are and this is what pisses me off about Trish's character. Okay, Napoleon is kind of lame. I get it. However, dude, if a dude showed up in that suit with that ride, how are you not impressed?
A little bit.
A little, right? And Nicole's like, no, but I wouldn't be impressed because this, that. I'm like, wait a minute. You put yourself in the 70s. She goes, yeah, but he's so awkward, da-da-da. I go, it doesn't matter. You wouldn't be impressed he shows up in a fucking glitter purple lowrider with chauffeurs, and you sit in the back and just act all disenchanted when, dude, that was awesome.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool. I mean, anyway, maybe I just have a thing for
Cholos.
That no, that and just the spontaneity of unexpectations.
Yeah,
like you didn't expect that shit, and that's why this movie is so goddamn good. It's because Pedro is such a curveball to this movie.
Mm-hmm. Is he though? Is he really a curveball?
I mean, all the scene, like the sledgehammer scene with his bike, it's got shocks. Pegs, Lucky, and it's got the little Mexican flag in the back. And then they do you take it off any sweet jumps, and he does it, and then Napoleon just like hits his nards. Nards has been used twice in this episode. No, I think Pedro is probably my favorite character in this movie.
Okay. And
then he shaves his head for no reason because it was really hot. And he takes a bath with all of Santa Maria candles and shit. Pedro's, and he asked Deb because Napoleon doesn't get the balls to.
Yeah.
Because he's interested in Trisha, and then he's interested in Summer. Summer shoots him down, of course. Mm-hmm. But then he's like, well, I asked Deb, and then Napoleon's jealous. He goes in the bathroom, and he swallows some Big League Chew, purple flavor, by the way, which was the best. Can I ask you a question? Are you guilty of swallowing Big League Chew?
Yeah.
I am too. It is so
100%.
fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It's the texture. It had the best texture, did it not?
It was fantastic.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. No more questions on him. I'm just going on a rant now.
I guess lastly, we're going to have Deb.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to try. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but truth so help you God, Deb? Yes. Can I still have side pony? Sure.
It's a woman, not a fucking...
What are you talking about?
You're making her sound like she's in the fucking Lollipop Guild.
I'm not in Lollipop. Why you gotta be so rude? I'm saving up money for college. So do you want a keychain or something? Glamour shots by day.
Is that Pedro still?
No. I can't do Deb either. Well, let's get to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Final statements.
Okay. So in closing, this, we do want to give points. There are moments of comedy. There's a decent soundtrack and everything like that to it. But overall, the characters are very similar and indistinguished between one another aside from a couple. And one of them is not in a great way because we had to kick him out of court today.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't bring enough depth to the style that they are trying to portray. And so that is why we, the prosecution, see it as not a great movie and give it a score of 55.
All right. Your Honor, this movie caught on like wildfire. It was not supposed to be a big hit. It was a little independent film with one C-list celebrity, Rex Kwando. It was a passion project, a project about everyone grew up with this kid. Everyone had that weird kid in high school who were like snow boots and Zumba pants with zippers, who had crazy hair, who drew like ligers and dragons. I went to school with a couple of these guys. And I'm like, that's cool. Do you like play Magic the Gathering or Dungeons and Dragons? They're like, no, I just like drawing these things. And you're like, then what is with you? And we can't figure out if they're autistic, if they have ADHD or what. Everyone knew this kid. That's the reason, the charm of this movie is it's a look in that kid's life. And it makes you actually respect him. And had this movie, I saw it back in the day, and I was still in school, I would have thought, man, I have more respect for this kid. I think this movie empowered weird, awkward people and nerds. It's funny. There's never been a movie like it before this, and then it was heavily copied afterward. I get the fact that a lot of people seem that this is overrated and over-celebrated. I'm not saying that. I think this movie deserves a 75 for being original, unique, low budget, charming, quotable, and just having a very weird, awkward humor that later on, even today, we still celebrate that kind of humor, but no one pulls it off as better than Napoleon Dynamite. I rest my case. Judge?
I honestly will have to split the difference between the two.
Oh!
A hung jury.
Oh!
So
what does that mean, Your Honor?
A 55 and a 75 equals a 65. A settlement. We've never had a settlement, hung jury.
Is that the case, Your Honor?
While the movie itself has been memed for a very long time,
Your mom goes to college?
the movie itself left a little something to be desired.
What about the secret ending, Your Honor?
In my
We're past the arguments.
Well, you know about the secret ending. This is also one of the first ever movies to have.
You rested your case.
I know. I'm just saying. There's evidence that's just been discovered. So less than desired. It's like there is a secret ending with the always and forever. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to speak out of court, my lovely.
So yes, in this particular instance, we do have a hung jury.
Hung jury. So are we going to do the settlement? Your Honor, I've spoken to my client. We will take the 65% as a settlement to agree to disagree, but still say it is not a 55. No way. It is at least a 65.
The prosecution will agree to the settlement.
Yeah. All right. We did it. Now I have to look up that secret scene. Let me look. Why do I always spell scene the wrong way?
It's like that scene bean guy.
Something like that. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. You really you helped us out a lot. We're going to go ahead and adjourn
I'm going to take this as a win.
because we are going back to court for Devil's Advocate next.
Ooh.
And we're probably going to take like an hour or half hour recess. And Devil's Advocate, the full review, is going to be taking place on SteamYard. Your Honor, would you like to join us for that? I will send you a link.
I will unable to be participating.
Well, we're just happy to have Your Honor grace us for Napoleon Dynamite. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, sir.
We're going to get out of here,
Sorry.
and we are going to... No, sir actually is correct for female and male juries. I mean, judges. Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's Your Honor or sir, yeah.
Okay.
It's just like the military.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's like an esteemed position. You see what I mean? Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, Nikki. Thanks, guys, for listening. We are going to end on that secret scene because I don't think that you've seen it.
I have not because somebody didn't tell me about it.
So, yeah, it's the after credit scene of Napoleon Dynamite. And here that is. And with all that, I'm going to turn it down because we're probably going to get a Sweet Caroline moment. So here is the secret scene. You tell me if this wraps it up all nice in a little bow for you.
I would like to give you this advice. And a fellow gave me some years ago. He said,
So this happened after the credits.
If you go outside and take a nice walk, you'll calm down, and then you can go back and there won't be an argument. And you'll find that helps your health. All that fresh air and exercise will do you a lot of good. Is there anything else you'd like to ask about?
Pedro. Where the heck's Napoleon?
I don't know.
LaFonda, Lucas, you take Kipling, Ronald, Dynamite.
You see the Black
to be your
family finally?
husband, to honor in sickness and health, till death do you part.
I do.
Ronald, Dynamite, you take LaFonda, Lucas to be your lawful wedded wife. In
By the way, you know
sickness and
Becky,
health, till death do you part.
You know I.
not Becky, what's her name? Bailey, the wrestling character, got her character off of Deb.
Oh, really?
With the side pony and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
do.
By the authority vested in me, I pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
They're going to have beautiful mixed babies.
Yeah.
Why do you love me? Why do you need me? Always and forever. We met in a chat room. Now our love can fully bloom. Sure, the World Wide Web is great. But you make me salivate. Yes, I love technology, but not as much as you see. But I still love technology, always and forever. Our love is like a flock of doves, flying up to heaven above. Always and forever, always and forever. Yes, our love is truly great, always and forever. Why do you need me? Why do you love me?
That's so ridiculous.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I just got done taming a wild honeymoon stallion for you guys. Hey, Deb, can you take a photo of me on the horse real quick?
Sure.
Thanks. I hope your guys' experiences are unforgettable.
Looky. A little keepsake for you guys.
Of course.
Lucky.
All right. You know what? KnifePartyPod@yahoo.com. We answer every and all emails. Patreon.com/KnifePartyPod. Thank you for listening to Cinema Court. I know it wasn't as good as... Actually, it was pretty funny.
It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah, we will talk to you guys later. And shit, it's a full-on day for me. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll see you in 2 weeks. If not, then hang around for what the fuck are we doing? Oh, Devil's Advocate. Shit.
Yep.
I got notes on that too. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. See you.